everyone deserves an opportunity. This is the goal of the Center for Micronesian Empowerment. It is our hope, it is our dream. My name is Mike Gileone, and I am proud to be the Executive Director of the Center for Micronesian Empowerment, CME. What is CME? What does it do? How was it started? Who started it? What are the programs that we have now, and what are the programs we plan in the future? I want to thank James Martinez and DCA for giving us the opportunity to come here today to tell you about who we are and what we are and how we were started. The story really begins with 3 island nations near Guam. If you look at the center of your table, you can see different flags on the table. And the flags represent the 3 countries of the freely associated states. One country to the southwest is the Republic of Palau. To the southwest, south, and southeast is the largest of the 3, the Federated States of Micronesia. And to the far east of Guam lies the Republic of the Marshall Islands. Citizens of these 3 island nations, through what is called the Compact of Free Association with the United States government, these citizens can enter the USA, as we all know, without a visa. They can freely travel here, and they have. No one seems to know the precise exact number of how many are here on Guam. Some people say 15,000, some people say it's as high as 30,000. CME was started 2.5 years ago to assist these people in acclimatizing to their new lives on Guam and helping them find employment. CME was started by people who wanted to do something. To lead is to take action. And take action they did. Some of the people that took action and stood up are here in this room today. One of the co-founders of the Center for Micronesian Empowerment, the person that really got this thing going, is a person that's very familiar with all of you. He's here today, Mr. Monty McDowell. Monty, please stand up. Monty serves as the Vice Chairman of the Center for Micronesian Empowerment. People like Ancito Walter, people like Gerson Jackson, the Consul General, who is now our Chairman of the Board. People like Robert Rucho, Jeff Kenty, Jay Merrill, Andy Andrus, Steve Reuter, Solange Ropane, to be joined later by Maria Connolly, who is now on our Board of Directors. At the time, 2.5 years ago, and today also, there are people, many people on Guam that say we have a problem. It's not right that so many people can come here to Guam and freely come here, with many ending up being a burden on the Guam economy and infrastructure. Yes, we do have a problem. We didn't create it, we didn't ask for it, but we have it. So what are we going to do about it? We can reject it, we can ignore it, but this is not an effective long-term strategy if we're serious about the future of Guam. These men and women of action said, let's do something. Let's begin to solve the problem. So what do? The Center for Micronesian Empowerment wears 2 hats. The first thing we do is we offer 30-hour job placement training programs on the weekends to Micronesians who are already resident here on Guam. I'll get in my car or the van on the weekends and drive to the shopping mall or to Paseo and look for people that are hanging around, not doing much, and chat with them and find people who are not employed and bring them to the office and run them through a little assessment program. And if they can't pass the assessment and have basic math and reading and writing skills, we invite them into our 30-hour job placement training program. We assist them in getting all their work documentation. We put a resume together for them. We teach them what to do before, during, and after the interview. We talk about work ethics, what to do the first 30 days on the job, and then we introduce them to employers who are helping us. And we, of course, go to the Department of Labor, the One-Stop Career Center. We try to get these young people employed into jobs. So that's the first thing we do. The second thing we do is we work very closely with the Bert Johnston and the GCA Trades Academy. About a year and a half ago, the government of Kosrae approached Bert Johnston and said, we want to send a group of 25 young people. They graduate from high school. We want them to go to the Trades Academy and become carpenters or electricians or plumbers. Can you enroll our students from Kosrae? And Bert Johnston said, sure, we will take them as our students, no problem. But as they were leaving Bert's office, they stopped and hesitated and said, well, Bert, what about their housing? And what about their meals and transportation? And is there someone that can put them through a cultural assimilation program? What about job placement? And Bert said, well, we can offer the classes, but we're not really set up to do all the other support services. Why don't you talk to CE? So they came to us, and we said, okay, we'll assist. So I got in the car and drove around Guam trying to find housing, and that was a problem. But we finally stumbled upon a budget hotel in central Tamuning called the Tamuning Plaza Hotel. Up on the top floor they have 5-man family rooms, so we made it into a dorm. And then we decided, well, we should have a community room for them. So we got a community room together. And then we decided, well, they got to eat somewhere. We found a little restaurant next door, and this little restaurant now is our dining hall. And then we thought, well, we need an outdoor area, so we cut back some trees and put up a canopy, and so now the boys have a place to go and relax in the evenings, play basketball. So what we really did was to create a kind of a mini campus there at this hotel. And we ran, some of you know Grace Donaldson, she runs our cultural assimilation program. I run the job placement training program. So we really work very closely with the Trades Academy. The important people are the Trades Academy. We just provide the support services so that they can come here and attend the Trades Academy. And we had 3 groups from the state of Kosrae. We've had 3 groups from Chuk, and we're now just welcomed our 2nd group from Pohnpei. Now, some of you might be thinking, well, who are these people? Are they here in Guam to stay forever? 60 to 70% of the trainees that come from off-island tell me that they want to go home. They want to learn skills here, they want to work for a year or so in the build-up, and they want to then take those skills that they've learned here on Guam and return to their islands and assist in the infrastructure development of the Federated States of Micronesia. So we really do think that our program and the excellent programs of the Guam Trades Academy, the GCA Trades Academy, we really think that this is a win-win situation. Because these young men now are working, they're going to classes at night, they're paying their taxes, they're law-abiding citizens, and I think Guam benefits, and I think Micronesia, the greater region of Micronesia, benefits also. So these are the two programs that we have. We believe that people work best under structure, and that is why when the groups of 15 or 20 or 25 go into our dormitory, when they arrive in Guam, they go into what we call a 90-day boot camp. And it's almost like a military type training. They get up at 6 a.m., there's a prayer service, they sweep the campus, they do morning training led by a trainer. We march them to breakfast, we march them back to the dorm, they take a shower, they put on the uniform, they go to classes. And this is again what we call the 90-day boot camp. We have rules, curfew every night at 10 p.m. We check the rooms. If anyone breaks the rules, they get a one-week ticket home. But we're not playing games here. But we're really pleased at the very high success rate, 85 to 90% success rate of our trainees so far.